is Bindu and I come from Vadakara. I came here on October 23, 2022, and took the covenant. The first blessing I received was healing. I had a lump in my uterus, and after that, I began bleeding continuously. I placed this intention before the Lord through the covenant. At that time, I didn't know how to use the covenant items. I belonged to a Hindu community, so I wasn't familiar with the prayers here, but after placing my intention in the covenant, the bleeding stopped completely, and I haven't had my period for the past 3 years. Secondly, a bone had grown on the arch of my foot, making it very painful to walk or even step on the ground. I consulted many doctors and took injections for the pain, but nothing helped. The area where I received the injections turned into a white patch that wouldn't fade even after applying medicines. I prayed to my Holy Mother and Jesus, asking for healing as I applied the covenant oil. After 10 or 11 days, without me realizing it, the pain disappeared and the patch completely vanished. I work as a job-guaranteed worker in the 11th ward of my panchayat. Since there was less work, a few of us were transferred to the 10th ward, but the workers from the 11th ward caused problems, saying we should be sent back. We really wanted to continue working in the 10th ward, where there was unity and peace. I believed that these issues could be solved through my mother's covenant, so I wrote a request, sprinkled salt on it, anointed it with covenant oil, made the sign of the cross, and handed it to the president. I prayed that the president would give us work in the 10th ward, and indeed, the president called us and gave us the assignment. For 22 years, there had been no proper road to our house. We only had a 2-foot path given by our neighbor. When it became overgrown during the rainy season and we tried to clean it, those neighbors would create problems. I cried to my Holy Mother about it, praying with covenant salt and reciting the creed, without any arguments or trouble. By the end of that week, the neighbors themselves gave us back the path, and this time, instead of 2 feet, it was a 6-foot road. I thank my Holy Mother, my Jesus, and my Heavenly Father for all these blessings. Later, I heard a testimony from a woman here who said she was the one who took the covenant and received all the blessings for her family. She cried, saying she could not see Mother in her dreams or smell the fragrance of jasmine. When I heard that, I also cried and prayed, asking to see my mother in my dream. And that very night, I saw her. During another meditation, I heard a testimony about a cancer patient who was healed when someone lit 2 candles and prayed. I felt sad again and prayed, Mother, show me a sign or miracle like that. That evening I lit 2 candles and prayed both prayers together. In the candlelight, I saw Mother's image. I realized then that she was truly with me. When I prayed again for a sign, I saw the Sacred Heart appear on the candle. I have brought that candle here as proof of this blessing. What greater joy could I ask for? I thank my Holy Mother and my Jesus for granting me such grace and miracles. My son will now share the rest of our testimony.
Glory be to the name of God. My name is Ashwant, and we are a non-Christian family. This was our first visit here in October 2022. Since 2018, our family had been facing many problems. Whenever one problem was solved, another one would arise. Some even became police and court cases. Our family reached a point where we lost our peace, and even began to doubt God. When we were yearning for peace, Mother took us by the hand and brought us here to Kreupasanam. It was also our first time visiting Alappuzha. We had booked sleeper tickets on the train from Vadakara. As we waited at the station, the train arrived, and something within me said that my mother and sister should board the ladies' compartment and I should go to the general compartment. In the ladies' compartment there was a family who had already made the Marian covenant. Through them, Mother prepared us for the covenant. They explained what it was and how to take it. When we reached here, my mother was the first to make the covenant. Even after that, my sister and I continued faithfully in prayer. Then came the problem with our road. Ever since I can remember, we had been walking on the road in front of our house, though it wasn't officially given to us. Later, the owner sold that land to another family. During the rainy season, the road became muddy, and this led to disputes and even a police case. I am now 24 years old, and something that never happened in all those years finally happened after we came here and made the covenant. We scattered covenant salt and recited the creed on the road. Then the judge of the world himself came through the mediation of Mother, and that same family peacefully gave us the way. This was our greatest testimony. My father is a fisherman and didn't have much faith before. The harbor is about 2.5 km from our house, and there are many animals along the way. Before he left for work, we anointed ourselves with covenant oil, prayed and asked Mother to protect him. When Father returned, he said he had been smelling the fragrance of jasmine flowers the whole way to the harbor. Through this, a father with no faith was brought to faith. There was a government project for providing laptops to the children of fishermen. I am an MBA student. Even after visiting the fisheries officer several times and getting the approval, my name was rejected from the list. Around that time, we came to Kreupasanam again. During the covenant class, it felt as if someone said, laptop, in my heart, so I placed that intention in the covenant. Within 90 days, Mother took the rejected list and blessed me with a laptop. I had also prayed for a bike in Mother's color blue. I placed that intention in the covenant and Mother blessed me with a gray bike, the very shade of Mother's color. Later, I made another covenant and tried to keep it, though not perfectly. One night, Mother appeared in my mother's dream. Another morning, when I woke up, I saw a silver-gray light on the dining table. That light slowly moved and stopped right where we had kept Mother's image. I saw it with my own eyes. Thank you, Mother and Jesus, 1,000 times. Now, I am working as an HR in a hospital, and my uniform is also in Mother's gray color. The month after I saw Mother, our CEO promoted me to the doctor's recruitment department, which is just below the HR manager level. It was a great responsibility because we urgently needed gastroenterologists and urologists. I didn't know much about those specialties, but I tried. For 4 months, I contacted every doctor I could find, yet no one was willing to come. Finally, I told Mother, I have done what I can. Now only you can do the rest. During that time, one of our urologists left the hospital, so my task became even harder. I prayed again, saying, Mother, please let everything be completed within a week. I began fasting, giving up fish and meat, and entrusted everything to Mother. Within that same week, I contacted a urologist from Ernakulam, and he agreed to join our hospital. Soon after, a gastroenterologist also took charge. When I surrendered everything to Mother, the impossible became possible. This is another great testimony. I have now renewed my covenant 3 times, and each time, Mother has blessed me to stand at the very front of the procession. We do not eat fish or meat during the months of May, October, and December. During that time, my sister lost her job. She asked us to pray for her. My mother prayed to Holy Mother, asking that her daughter should receive a job in the month of December itself. One morning, Mother appeared to me in my sleep. I felt someone gently patting my head. Holy Mother was touching my head with her left hand, and in her right hand she was holding a white rosary. She was smiling quietly. She looked very beautiful. When I touched her hand, I felt a shock, and Mother disappeared. Our fast ended on December 25th. On December 26th, my sister received an interview call. In December 28th, she received her offer letter. This is our next testimony. We did not know how to pray the rosary. We only knew the covenant prayers and the apparition prayer. We are Hindus. Someone taught my sister how to pray the rosary, and she taught us. Around that time, Mother appeared in a dream, holding a rosary. The next day, on Mother's May Day, we came here and renewed our covenant. After we returned home while praying the rosary, Mother appeared in the candle flame. It was a confirmation that our rosary was accepted by Holy Mother. Until then, Mother had only appeared in dreams. Now she appeared to us in the candle flame to testify here. Whenever we lit a candle, we never blew it out directly, because if Mother appeared in the flame, blowing it out felt like blowing into Mother's face. So we used a matchstick to extinguish the candle respectfully after prayer. Later, I bought a statue of Mother from here and prayed the rosary at home. After that, I began seeing Mother in blue and green candle flames on many occasions. When I came to renew my covenant in August, a sister here gave me a Bible verse, Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or dismayed. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. On August 26th, Father Joseph read the very same verse in the daily bread. After receiving this confirmation twice, I prayed on my knees. At that moment, Mother appeared to me in the sky, shining in the color of the rising sun, and remained visible for 2 or 3 minutes. I thank Holy Mother for giving me such great blessings. Mother is the greatest guide who brings people back onto the right path. Mother is amazing. When we ask for something with faith, Mother will not fail to grant it, because Mother is the queen of this universe. Most of the works of mercy I do, I feel Mother is with me. We go to help in palliative care centers. I visited Bud School, applied covenant oil to everyone there, prayed for them, and provided a meal. There is a sister near my house who cannot afford medicine. I have helped her financially. I also share Kreupasanam newsletters at auto stands by saying our testimony. Once, when I was in Thiruvananthapuram, my friends and I went for a morning jog. Somehow, we went off our usual route and reached a church dedicated to Mother. Outside, there was a grotto. My friend, who does not believe in mother, said, "Here is your mother sitting." When I closed my eyes and prayed, then looked down, I saw 3 or 4 bundles of Kreupasanam newsletters kept there, papers from September, May, and June of the previous year. She looked sad when I saw mother. Then I told my mother, "Mom, you need to apologize to the person who put this paper in." I took all the papers and said, "Mother, I will take these and share them to the others." I took them to the autostand Palayam at noon and shared. These experiences assure me that mother is with me in every situation. In mother's hands, my family and I are safe until the very end. 1,000 thanks to Holy Mother and to Jesus for all these blessings.
John 14:14, if you ask me anything in my name, I will do it. These children, beloved of Jesus, have come from Kozhikode. No matter how much he speaks about the great works of Holy Mother in their lives, this son's testimony never ends, because Mother has worked abundantly in him. This son says that by keeping Holy Mother with him, the covenant will remain in his life until the very end. This is the greatest testimony he has given on this altar. He says that the blessings he received and his mother's continuous bleeding stopped when she placed the covenant prayer book on her stomach and recited the creed. Everything in the covenant carries anointing. Reverend Father Joseph blesses every covenant item, and therefore each one carries the touch of Holy Mother. Proof of this is that the bleeding that continued for 4 years stopped completely. After that, when they were without a proper road for 24 years, God, who is the way, the truth, and the life, immediately opened a way for them. Later, the daughter went to the panchayat seeking employment. She told her friends, "This is the Holy Mother's covenant salt. I'm spreading here by reciting the creed. Mother will bless us to work here," and Holy Mother provided them the opportunity to work. After that, the son prayed for a blue bike, but Mother blessed him with a grey bike, filling his heart with joy. He also shared how Mother lifted him up in his career. Because of his love, devotion, and loyalty to Holy Mother, he received a big job. All these blessings were given by Holy Mother. Holy Mother does not abandon those who cry and plead with her. When she sees tears, Mother's heart melts and she tells her son to fulfill what is needed. When we hear about their works of mercy, our hearts are moved. One day, while praying before the grotto, Mother showed him Kreupasanam newsletters from previous months. The son took those papers, prayed, and distributed them at the auto stand and bus stand. When he first looked at Mother's face, holding those papers, he saw sadness on her face. But once he distributed them, Mother looked at him with joy. Mother even arranged for a friend to teach him the Rosary because he did not know how to pray it. Mother always gives signs. When Bindu asked for a sign, Mother showed her the Sacred Heart. She received many signs through the green candle as well. Rejoice in the Lord. He will fulfill your heart's desires. Entrust your life to the Lord. He will care for you. He will make your justice shine like the light. Let us raise our hands and thank Jesus. A million thanks to our Holy Mother and Jesus for the great graces given to Bindu and Ashwanth.
Extraordinary experiences of God can be yours. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, subscribe now. Share this video with your friends and become a true disciple of the Lord.